Hi guys, so today I'll show you how to jailbreak your iOS device. I used Evasion jailbreak for my iPod 5 and I was running 6.1.2 on it. And I also have an iPhone 5, but I was just gonna test it on my iPod before I did the phone. And also I mistakenly upgraded to 6.1.4 and they do not have a jailbreak for that software, so I'm screwed until iOS 7 comes out. So yeah, I'll just show you. So first you want to go to Evasion. I already did it, but that's how you spell it. You can Google it, it'll come up. Make sure you get the official site, because I know there are like third-party sites. And to do this jailbreak, you'll need an iOS device running 6.0 to 6.1.2, and basically any of these models work. It just all depends on your iOS system, and you can do this jailbreak on a Windows, a Mac, or a Linux. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but my MacBook is really loud. Okay. So before you start jailbreaking, you want to go through some stuff. We went over the software you need to have. You need to have 6.0 to 6.1.2. They do not have a 6.1.4 jailbreak yet because iOS 7 is coming out. And I think you can jailbreak 6.1.3, but I think it's a separate website for that. I don't know. And to check your iOS, just go to settings, general, about, and then it'll tell you your version. And you'll need your USB cable to connect it to the computer. And if you're running Windows, you will need to install iTunes, but I'm sure you already have it. Okay, so important stuff. First of all, back up your device, because if something goes wrong, you'll just be stuck with like an empty iPod with all your stuff deleted. So just back it up on iTunes before you start this process. And also, if your jailbreak fails or you choose to unjailbreak your iPod, which you can do in iTunes by restoring, you'll be left with an empty iPod. So just back it up to iTunes before you do your jailbreak. And after you back it up, you need to close iTunes if you're on Windows, and if you're on a Mac, you need to actually quit iTunes, because if you just close an app, as you know, on a Mac, it'll still run in the background. And another important thing is you need to disable your iOS device's password if you have it. Like, turn it completely off in settings, because that will cause problems. And basically, do not touch your computer while it's jailbreaking. They say you can do everything except for like iTunes related stuff, but I suggest just leaving your computer alone. It shouldn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes, so just don't touch it. Okay, so what you want to do is go to the website, which you already did. Click your operating system, Linux, Mac, or Windows. Should get the download there, however you get to your downloads, and I did it quite a few times. So I just click on these. Once it downloads, shouldn't take that long at all. And later I'll show you guys what my iPod looks like, what it should look like after you jailbreak. Okay, so a folder should pop up, however your computer does that. I would suggest opening this, especially if you're a first-time jailbreaker. It's basically what I just told you. And this is an untethered jailbreak. And this means that if your iPod dies or you turn it off, the jailbreak will hold on your device. If it's just a tethered jailbreak, then if your iPod dies of battery or something, it'll go back to the normal iOS operating system. So I suggest, if you plan on keeping your jailbreak on your device, just do it untethered. And if you don't want it anymore, you can just restore the iPod in iTunes. So after you read all this, it's basically what I just told you. And yeah. And again, this is evasion. So this is the actual jailbreak. You just double click it or whatever you do. Should start opening. And I've been using my computer all day, so it's kind of slowing down. Okay, so this will pop up and this just says welcome. This is untethered jailbreak. Make sure your iOS are these, and it will not work if you have anything other than these. And basically it's pretty simple. You just connect your USB thing into your device, and this will be clickable. Just click that and it should do its thing. Again, make sure you close iTunes or quit. Do not touch your computer. Do not touch the iDevice. Make sure your iDevice is unlocked. Make sure it's disabled. Don't just, and do not touch until it's completely done. Even if, because you'll see it, as I remember, you'll see it open, and then it'll tell you to click on the Cydia app, which I'll show you later. But you only do that once because it'll crash, but do not reopen it. So it'll tell you. So I'll just show you what it should look like. Hi guys, so once you've done the jailbreak and completed it, you should have, everything should be normal except for you should notice you have a Cydia app, which this is what it looks like. Cydia, and this is where you'll get all your jailbroken themes, Android themes, basically everything you get will come from here. So it's basically like the app store for a jailbreak device, but notice you still have the regular app store. So it's just an add-on. So yeah, basically Cydia is just the app store, and I'll do another video about what's on my jailbroken device, because you can do a ton of stuff with Cydia. So, oh, and to get some of the stuff you'll need sources, which you'll learn what they are, and you don't really need to make an account. Sorry, this will pop up a lot, but it's really nothing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.